China is moving in a direction where power is being more and more consolidated in one person, Xi Jinping. More attention to ideology. It continues to grow its military strength. Both the Army, the Navy are the biggest in the world. It's developing far more nuclear weapons. What I would say to summarize things is that America and China are destined to be rivals, but they are not destined to be belligerent. The key takeaways are that Xi Jinping is consolidating control. He has made it clear that he is not only first among equals, but simply first. What was notable is that the Chinese premier, Li Qiang, did not give a news conference at the end of the Congress, which is customary. And the belief is he did not do so he would not take away any of the attention from Xi Jinping. Another takeaway from the meeting is that China is trying to grapple with its economic challenges. The Congress predicted a growth rate of around 5%, which is somewhat optimistic given the problems it has with the real estate crisis and a declining stock market, but it is going to try and meet that goal in part through investments in new technology. China is trying to curry favor with the countries of the global south and elsewhere by supporting the Gazans and being harshly critical of Israel. The United States is put at a disadvantage due to its strong support for Israel. But what impact this will have on the overall global order remains to be seen. I mean, the global south plays an important role in that order, but it is still dominated by the major powers. And it's unclear that China will get much traction in gaining influence, especially since it has pursued a largely hands-off policy in the Middle East. Many thought that China would try and take a more assertive role. Last year, it helped broker a peace agreement, a diplomatic recognition agreement between Saudi Arabia and Iran. But aside from making some rhetorical pronouncements, China has done virtually nothing to deal with the conflict in the Middle East, something I suspect countries will take note of. Only that China is moving in a direction where power is being more and more consolidated in one person, Xi Jinping. More attention to ideology. It continues to grow its military strength. Both the Army, the Navy are the biggest in the world. It's developing far more nuclear weapons. So there is the potential for challenge with the United States. And the hope is any kind of conflicts America has with China will remain on the peaceful realm and not degenerate into armed war. What I would say to summarize things is that America and China are destined to be rivals, but they are not destined to be belligerents.